So my name's Andy Davis. I'm the president of the University of Wollongong Underwater Hockey Club. You are at our 20th Potluck Fours competition. The club was formed a bit over 20 years ago, but this is the 20th time we've run this competition, and this time is absolutely huge. We have 16 teams and a total of 87 registered players. The after party looks like it's going to be in the order of over 100 people. So it's been a bit hectic. The weather hasn't been absolutely perfect, but overall it looks like things have been going pretty well. So underwater hockey started, we think, in the 60s. It had a different name then. It was called octopush. People used to push the puck around, a puck being a 1.7 kilogram lead disc coated in plastic. They used to simply push the puck with the bats. The object of the game now is to flick the puck. It moves it much quicker across the bottom and into the opponent's goal. Now the opponent's goal is a 3 metre long tray that sits at one end of the pool. Usually in a normal competition you have 6 players in the water at any one time on each team, so that's 12 players in the water in total. Each team is designated by their bat colour. Usually they also wear either white caps or dark caps, so a team is designated by having a black bat or a white bat. You can have up to 4 substitutes on the side at any one time. In this particular competition we're running here, it's the Wollongong Fours, as I've been saying, and in this we've got so many players that we in a sense we've broken a little bit with tradition. We have 4 players in the water, but we also have a 5th person as a substitute, because otherwise we simply couldn't fit the number of games in. In fact, in this comp that we're running today, we have 56 games running, 28 games in each court. So it's absolutely outrageous, really, how many players we've got. Our Wollongong team is really well represented at national championships or particularly the state championships. We invariably have a Wollongong team. Last year we had 2 Wollongong teams. We did quite well. We didn't take it out, but we have in the past. And we generally have quite a few representatives playing in the nationals. And some of our elite players, of which we have many, represent Australia, and we've had a number of world record holders. So that's a pretty good outcome for a Wollongong club. We're actually one of the longest running clubs in Wollongong. When voluntary student unionism was introduced, a lot of clubs here folded. We're one of the few clubs that managed to keep going. So I think that's probably testament to the executive that we have. People are motivated and willing to drive things forward. And I think that's also reflected in the fact that we've had this competition, which has run for 20 years, and outside of a Nationals or a Worlds, there aren't many underwater hockey comps that run for 20 years. So we're pretty happy about that. You know, the great beauty of underwater hockey is that fun people play it, interesting people play it. It's always the after parties at this comp and at other comps are always good fun. People are always ready to have a laugh, and that counts for a lot. So we see people coming back year after year, and in fact at this comp we've got a lot of old faces, and I just saw one then. My God! So yeah, it's a great thing. And if you are watching this or listening to this and you haven't heard of underwater hockey before, then I suggest you go on to Underwater Hockey Tourist on the web, find out where the nearest team plays next to you, get their contact details, and give the game a go, because you won't regret it. It's a fantastic game, a lot of fun, great for fitness, and yeah, that's it from me.